Hello, hatchlings. My name is Marchalan, if you want to be all formal about it. Welcome back to space, or what will soon be space once we exit the atmosphere. So the question becomes, what are we going to do this episode, right? I think it would be a pretty good idea to maybe follow some of these threads, but ultimately, I do think I want to head back to Giant's Deep. There's more stuff there. I wasn't able to get into the statue workshop. We still have this tower, this mysterious tower. There's more to explore here. Wait, that's the construction yard? This island? Oh, that makes sense. This weird thing, this is where they, oh, that's why it looks like this with all these hoops and stuff. This is where they were constructing parts. Okay, okay. For some reason, I thought it would be like a space construction yard, but this makes somewhat sense, right? Floating it in the ocean, that's not the worst way to do it. I say with very little understanding of what's going on. Oh, there's our hint right there. That's how we get into the workshop. So the entryway is somewhere underwater. Okay, maybe we can get our ship down there. So I think we've got enough to work with for the start of this episode. How do I do this? Oh, that's how. Okay, Giant's Deep. Lock on. So back we go. I think it would be a good idea to just explore as much as we can of one single area. Even if we run into some roadblocks and stuff, that's fine. But at least we know, I don't know, like what's there, right? If I just hop to another planet without making sure that I've discovered as much as possible, I could very easily get myself lost in the future. Like that weird thing down there. What is that? What is that? Oh, they're the islands. Oh, cute. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Into the clouds we go. Eee, too fast, too fast, too fast! We're fine. Oh, there's the island I wanted, right? Is it safe? Safe is relative here. I think that tornado is coming back, though. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, the current's underwater. Fascinating. Get in. We're in! You couldn't stop me! Are we good? Let's do a little bunny hop. Little bunny hop? I have no idea. All right, we're getting out. I keep doing this. I keep engaging landing mode. Ah! Alright, I don't know why X seems to be my button of choice in this instance, but it is. Okay, so that's how we get in here. Oh, wow. Okay, they're making more statues. More bones. More Nomai bones. Gosh darn it. Okay, it's been a little bit. It's been like a week or two since I've played, so I'm a little rusty. Are we good? Maybe. Ooh, what's this thing? Yarrow, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? When pairing, the statue will choose whoever's in closest proximity. Oh, this is weird. It's not all spirally. See how its eyes have opened? That tells us the statue is paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in the star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin projects. Ooh, that seems important. This is extraordinary sculpting work, Phylox. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a signal Nomai's memory to his or her own storage unit within Ash Twin. Wait, how does that work for us then? Unless the statue is paired directly to the storage unit, not necessarily made for the individual Nomai, it would have to be. Did we overwrite someone's memory then by looking at our own statue, or was it unused? Perhaps it was unused. Yes, and each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. I feel like that kind of answers my question in a roundabout way. What in the world am I looking at here? statue. That's what these are. Those are the masks. Okay. Ah, and this is what they looked like. Look at their fur. Look at their fur. Do, 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 boop, boop. Another thing I don't think I quite picked up on from our last time here, right, is that these things serve a double meaning. If I put it over here, it's going to show us a projection. And if I put it over here, it's going to be text to translate. So there's a couple of those little tablets that I definitely didn't do both of those actions for. But I realized that in my recording. I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin project, Phylox. They look beautiful. Although I do feel as though I'm being observed. Oh, wait. Again. We can probably see this in a moment if we go and project with this stone. But there were some masks that didn't have glowing eyes. So the ones with glowing eyes are being used. Was there more than two? Because right now we have me and we have Gabbro, right? So if there's more than two people, if there's more than two individuals out there, that would tell us. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Uh-oh. Is that what we're enduring? Is that what we're experiencing? Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Yeah, no kidding. Proving the point. Yeah, okay, so we've got 1, 2... That's what I thought. 3. There's someone else out there whose memory is saved. That's something that's going to be really interesting to figure out and discover. There you go. On the ground. Is that all that's in here, though? Possibly. Possibly. Yep, I think so. I think we're done here. We can go check our system log. We can go check the, whatever it's called. I forgot again. The ship log. Yep, and that does, like, officially link the Statue Island to the Ash Twin project. Not quite ready to pull fully on that thread just yet, so let's go check out the Tower of Quantum Knowledge or whatever it's called. Alright, how do I get out of here? Well, that was easier than I thought. I was a little concerned that that would be difficult. Oh, that's why. That's why I thought it would be difficult. Another thing I noticed a moment ago when we were just looking, right? These little guys, they've got funnels underneath. I bet this is somehow related to how we get down to the, like, break through this currents, right? Maybe we just, like, chill between them. If they're close enough, maybe they actually just shoot us down. In our other projection from the last video, I did notice that there were 2 tornadoes, or hurricanes, or storms, whatever, close together, and they were rotating in opposite directions. More so I realized that while I was editing. So. Alright, get back into the big one. It's so hard to do this though when you can't see. Did I do it? I did. Oh, that was easy. I just kind of guessed. Other suspicions I had. I did it again. Gosh darn it. While editing is that once we get through the entire tower puzzle, I think it just plonks us down here. I think that's what that hole is right there. That's my suspicion. Okay, we're gonna see if I'm able to solve this within this time loop here. And I don't have to worry, right? This will catch me? Yeah, it will. So I think the trees do the same thing. Yeah, they do the same thing. They also wander. But what I discovered at the very, very ends of the last episode, right, was that a picture should also work to keep these guys locked in place. I don't quite understand. There's the rock and the tree. Hi. All right, if that's the case, equip scout launcher, photo mode, take snapshot. So, yes, it's working. It worked. Put away. Unidentified signal. Oh! Oh, it's beautiful. I didn't look at the last one. What does it mean? Beautiful and alarming. Okay, down we go. The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. Snapshot. Okay, so here's a good question. They don't naturally meet, but will a picture stop it from being there? You know? Yeah? So like maybe if I do this. No, it's too much. Can I zoom? Or equip scout launcher. I'm so bad at this. Oh my gosh, you are the worst. Equip scout launcher. Launch mode. Okay, there we go. No, a little higher. You're a punk. It's technically in the photo, right? Wait, why did it disappear? Ugh, punk. Okay, this might be better. Yeah, see? There. That might be better. Oh, I accidentally did it. Before I ruin it. Photo mode, take snapshot. Alright, I did it. Honestly, wasn't quite sure if I was gonna make that work. It's beautiful! I would like to go here. Ow, I broke my shins. Oh, I see. I see what's happening. It was kind of right before, and now it's worse. This is the last one, but we made it harder. You sure did. Okay, so I need one of those down here. There's like 4 levels to this, right? So if I do this, perfect. Launch mode, photo mode, photo mode. Okay, kind of worked. Snapshot. Now we just wiggle back and forth until it finally works. It finally worked! No! Okay. I almost broke my shins! There we go. It got me though. Wait, how? Oh, punk. Okay, I need the arch over here. Wait, Okay, put away. Put away. Ah! I won! I won! Can I not translate this? Oh, there we go. We offer our congratulations. You've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach you. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who have come before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. That's neat. I kind of learned some things. I kind of understand. And does this pop us out here? It does. We did it! So is that Giant's Deep in a nutshell so far? I think it might be. I think that's probably everything we needed to do here at Giant's Deep until we learn a little bit more about the currents. So where to next then? Big question. This one's a really important one, clearly. It's so big on our map. Okay, so the Southern Observatory, which I don't quite understand. There are two paths beneath Brittle Hollow's surface that lead to the observatory. One starts at the gravity cannon, and the other starts at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Theoretically where I am right now, unless they mean a different Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Also, what is the gravity cannon? Further questions. I understand the imaging thing that they taught us here, but I'm not exactly sure how I would employ that. Possibly that symbol that I just saw down there is related to this? Or maybe it's just this guy. Unsure. What is that one? Is that Brittle? Is that Dark Bramble? It is. I do not wish to go to Dark Bramble just yet. That seems above my level. Above my pay grade. Kind of like this, though, to be fair. There's Timber Hearth. There's Brittle Hollow. Alright. Engage the autopilot. I mean, you can accelerate towards that destination, but there's kind of a sun in between us at this exact moment in time. Also, abort autopilot. It doesn't seem to matter right now. What was that? That's Timber Hearth still. Stop going towards the sun! I think I have it under control. Oh. Oh my gosh. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, well. I'm so bad at space travel, by the way. Fortunately, this will take care of that. Yep. It's kind of pretty, actually. I'll give it that. Oh, that's a new way to do it. I guess I was far enough outside the range of the supernova, but the mask then imploded or something, so it kicked in as this failsafe or something? Either way, one loop down for the video. Has the stick always had a twig on it? I know I've talked about going to Brittle Hollow. I still think it's an idea. I still think it's a place that would be worth going to and exploring, especially given where we are in the game at this moment in time. But what about Whistling Asteroid, right? Like, it's so close to home. The Attlerock. It's about to be directly above us. I love this autopilot when it's doing what I want it to do. I do love it. All right, I would like to check out who is on the surface of the Attlerock. It's actually very difficult. There's not really any strong gravity here. So that's its own problem with the Attlerock. It's all right, we'll just be very gentle. Where are they? Ooh, right here. Ooh, what's going on here? We got a flag. Ooh, I almost hit the flag. All right, this seems like a good enough place to leave. And hey, I didn't engage landing mode by accident this time. We've done it, everyone. We're learning. Ah, our mission flag. Wonderful. A different crashed ship. Hopefully not the person we're about to go talk to. Hopefully their ship is still intact. And they haven't been stuck up here. I'm sure they would have alerted Hornsfeld if that was the case. Quantum fluctuation. Ooh. Why is there a quantum fluctuation right on our home? Well, that's a fascinating question to have to ask. So theoretically, we could get all of the quantum things aligned. Maybe throughout the entire space? Seems like it'll be a little difficult. Oop, I hear whistling. Esker. Oh hey, it's you! Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't the other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chert comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Ryback feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Anything else you wanted to ask? Was that you whistling? Probably, or actually definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. Don't go, I mean, is there anything else you wanted to ask? Sure, what is this place? Very funny. Oh, stars above. You're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tend to fall apart a lot. Like, more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me here raising saplings from Timber Hearth and keeping an eye on things. Don't, please. Like, is there anything else you wanted to ask? Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control. Hornsfelds and Ghosten mostly, and they radio up to chat now and then. And when ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. You spy on us? What? No, it's not spying, it's one-way communication. That none of the villagers know about it. I've never told them. Don't go, though. Is there anything else you wanted to ask? Surely there was something else you wanted to know about. So they forget about you here, huh? I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as the other travelers, since I'm always in one place. And it's not as bad up here, really. At least it's peaceful and quiet. You don't always get that in our solar system, let alone in our village. I see. Well, I'm sorry, but there's just nothing else I have left to ask you. Esker's signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Ryback's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear their music. Day 51. Listen to Chert play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphyry and Gus and their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Day 55. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Ryback's doing okay. That oaf. I was worried. Day 63. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know. It was probably nothing. Day 70. No, it's back again today too. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Day 76. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. What? But I heard a harmonica. In the last episode, I heard a harmonica. Is Feldspar the other person with the memory statue? Possibly. Maybe they still have that harmonica. Maybe they're still doing it. Day 88. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken? I better talk to Ganesh. That is something, all right. Hold on. Are there things in there? Might be worth investigating. Oh, we've got a big creepy stone. That's right. Okay, so there's at least one big creepy stone here in the Observatory Museum. Okay, so that's that one. But we've got like another possibly on our planet. And if I'm not mistaken, hard to tell. And one over there. Wait, we've got a bunch on our map all of a sudden. Okay. Okay. Something to look into. How's the sun doing? Getting a little red. If there is like a stone and it's in that dark bramble seed, we might be getting a duplicate. I know like our probe had a duplicate signal. We could theoretically also get a duplicate like quantum signal too. Nothing stopping that from happening, I think. Now, my text in the observatory talked about calibrating some sort of device on the Attlerock. I'm on Attlerock. Oh, maybe I should look for that. In fact, I think I saw that earlier. Okay. Let's look around for it again. It's probably would be here. Here would be my best guess. Punk. What's going on over here? Uh-huh. The different planets. Right. Ooh. Oh. How do I not do this? Well, I'm doing it. We're setting the frequency to probably Giant's Deep, I would imagine. No, we're listening to Giant's Deep. Uh-huh, that is definitely Giant's Deep audio. Can I not do this? How do I leave that? Leave it alone! I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it could hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. Sounds quantum-y. Ooh, a thatch. This person's new too. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. That's quite a title. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope, Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. Sure. I will take this. Pick up scroll, please. Insert. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this iSignals locator is. So this is really clever, right? They left this one out of the device, probably so that you're more likely to see the other translated text first, because this one makes a lot more sense if read after the other one, right? It's subtle and not necessarily foolproof, but like, it's a clever detail. Anona and those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. Hey, there's someone named Plume! That's awesome! The southern glacier in Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I can construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build it there. I imagine our young friend Kanoe would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow's South Pole immediately then. So if I'm understanding everything correctly, right, and no guarantee that I am, we'll play this in a second, it's posited that the Nomai did not come from our solar system, and that actually might be the case there. It sounded like maybe they crashed here and got stranded here. Okay, wow. I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way, but from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try and find something specific? I'm not sure. I was also able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gotta get back to the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. No stars above. What does that mean? What does that mean? Also, did that come from Feldspar? Didn't quite sound like a Feldspar. Not fully. Is it the interloper? The interloper. Is that the interloper? No, I want... Oh, this is the eye of the universe that it just spins wildly. Got it. Is this the sun? Is this just a straight up sun? Sounds potentially sun, especially if it's about to explode. And it's about to potentially explode. Yeah. Oh, okay, wait. So this can help me find garbage. I'm putting it together! Which one is this one? Is Brittle Hollow? Oh no, which one is this? Oh, it's that. Yeah, okay, it is that. Oh, very neat. Huh. What is this guy? Oh, it is the interloper. I think. It's leaving. It's getting pretty far away. You're very pretty. Goodbye. Oh, it got ejected from the sun. That is a scary orbit that it's on. Alright. Trying to like burn off all of my excess energy. These are geysers though. And as we know, geysers and Marchalans don't necessarily mix well. But you know, while we're waiting on our next time loop, I might as well try something. Yeah, wait for the geyser. Don't need to be ejected into space or what. Oop. Okay, I'm in the geyser. This was a terrible plan. Huh. Oh. Well, this is fascinating. I'm gonna definitely drown in here. Do we keep going? So each of these mountains is like connected to one another. Oh, hello. Do not eject me just yet. I have something to translate. After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of the cave's pools. So, unfortunately, we'll have to mine one of the other sites. Well, there are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about site 2B? It shares similar formations and strata. This sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining site proves safe for this native species, we'll move our work there. Site 2B is safe. Colia says we'll continue to monitor our activity and its effect on life here. That must be us. We're that life. From so long ago. Alright, this is off of the... Oh, I haven't read this one yet. On the opposite hands, new life! This species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you want to visit 2A to meet them. I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. It just, you know, it's like my ears. They just do their thing. They reminded me of a subterranean species that my mentor, Melore, once told me about, from when our clan used to travel across the universe. I imagine she might have enjoyed these life forms greatly. Neats? Neats? Oh, it's us! Oh my gosh, look! Screenshot! Oh wow, the Nomai really did wear masks. Huh, cool. So this is where we got our start. All those millennia-ish ago. How cool. Alright, into the next chamber, I guess. And also the Nomai could breathe underwater, or at least had the capability for it. They must have, right? Was this not always filled with water? Some of them's been here before. From our company, no less. Into the next hole. Look at our map. Alright, we're getting back to our ship in a moment. Oh no, I'm going up! Well... Alright, don't panic. Oh, I did it a little too high, but it's fine. I did it. I didn't break my shins that bad. Oh, I'm back here. Oh, I'm under here? Nice. Probably nice. Has a much shorter range than I think it does. So far, it's been going well, though. Oh, there we are. It's time! Our second loop of the video. We can probably fit one more in. Do not know where our ship actually is. On the other side of the planet. Well, the ship will just have to be on their own this time. My poor plants in their planter box. I've kind of become plant mom at my actual work. Every time somebody abandons a plant, they end up just asking me if I want to take care of it, and I don't have the heart to say no, so now I have like an entire shelf at work of plants. It's not the worst fate. Unlike this is a pretty bad fate. Alright, everybody. See you on the other side! We have so much more context to work off of this now. That's so cool. So it's a mask we pass through each time. Alright, we're to on our last time loop of the episode, I think. There's just so much we discover. As I learned from our last episode, while I was editing, there's not a lot of time There's not a lot I can cut. Everything is so important, especially to the discovery and like seeing how I get from point A to point B. So that kind of means I have to make sure the recordings are under 2 hours, like hard limit right now. That might change in the future. Just depends on how quickly we discover new information. All right, so we learned about their locator. Rybeck headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something that I were doing at the South Pole. I think we might follow in their footsteps in a moment. Yeah, Brittle Hollow seems like the next place that would be very beneficial for us to visit. And at the start of our time loop, I think it's actually really easy to get there. I think we're pretty close to Brittle Hollow. Yeah, we're pretty fast approaching. I mean, I could even waited for a split second and let the planet do some of the work, but this is easy enough. Where is it? Oh my gosh! Abort the autopilot. You punk. I might have damaged the ship irreparably. Exit ship to repair. Headlights damaged. Landing gear damaged? Yeah. Okay, note to self, autopilot still gets you into trouble. Still plenty of ways for it to get you into trouble. And we're good. Where the heck is Brittle Hollow? Hollow's lantern? Wait, is that where? I want to go there. Okay, there's the interloper again. I mean, we could check out the... So the interloper is interesting, right? It's moving at an incredibly fast pace. And we know that it's going to skim the sun through at least halfway of this time loop, I'm guessing. So... Oh, if that's your goal, you get in and you get out. Or you burn. You burn real good, probably. Wow, it really passes close to some things, huh? I'm just still watching that thing. It's so fascinating. What are you? Hollow's lantern. Ooh, Hollow's lantern spews things. All right, this seems like a good first place to check out. I want to guess that these things are important to locators, right? Every planet that we've been to has had one of these. So maybe this is how they do their signal locators. Would also make sense, like, why there was a message in the workshop written there. Oh yeah, isn't this the place that gets hit by random things? Is it from this place? Might be. Feldspar spare jetpack fuel. It's annoying to schlep across the planet to the ship if I can't use my jetpack, so I'm leaving this here. I checked with my little scout. I do too use it, Hornsfeld, you burnt marshmallow. And the scout's integrity reading said this place at Brittle Hollow is as stable as any. But who knows? If the fuel's still around, feel free to use it. If not, well, whoever's reading this, I'm sure you've got bigger problems. How do you know that? How do you know I have bigger problems? The Hanging City, below 50 meters. What? Sure, the Hanging City. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. Our down elevator is broken, but our up elevator works just fine. Cute. Don't worry about what that noise was. It was probably nothing. To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from the White Hole Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. I don't know how close it is to Amona's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Cassava, I hope you're reading this. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the White Hole station. If you and Root meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Cassava. Well, I don't understand enough about causality for that to matter to me. Alright, we've got a projection stone that's missing. Along with, like, whatever document that could be there too. Do we have one around here? We have no my bones and scary noises. Feldspar might be right about things being scary here. Alright, note to self, there's a missing stone somewhere. If that hits our ship, I will be most annoyed. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. The phantom moon? Is that the thing that's in our station? That old Spacey took a picture of? I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis. Could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show it its face. Oh, picture. A picture will keep it in place, perhaps. Oh, there's a lot of branches in this conversation. I don't know which one to read next. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? This moon isn't volcanic, to my unaided eye. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles the planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. Imagine if there were 2 volcanic moons. Then I imagine there'd be none of us left. Hypothesis? There could exist too much lava. I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Cool. Cool. Very cool. Oh dear. Did not do the best job at parking. Could have been worse. Not the best. This looks promising as well. Oh, there's the city. Wow. All right, we're going. What in the world are you? I think that's like the core of the planet. It's not time yet, is it? Different music, but like it got a little melodramatic for a second. Ooh, the Southern Observatory is only 550 meters away. Wow, look at this place. Don't want to fall down there. The Crossroads. Oh, that's why they call this place Brittle Hollow. That makes a lot of sense, now that I'm here. Careful! The shuttle is currently resting at the quantum moon. Whatever that means. Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. What? Why is it either or? Call the shuttle home. I blew up my ship! Oh no, my There's no fixing that. Okay, we're just... This is just where we are for the rest of this, like, loop. Why did they send me into space again? So if I was going to make a thumbnail for this episode, right, and not worry about it spoiling things, this would be an excellent background for it. But one of the things that I'm definitely aware of is just like how wrong it would be to spoil any of this game for people. So yeah, I'm gonna just start using generic, like I would have done this for the last episode, and I'm gonna do it for all the episodes going forward. Definitely just gonna use like a template, very spoiler-free image for the entire series. Will it attract new people to watch this? Absolutely not, but like, who cares? Still though, that's very pretty and scary. Oop, there that goes. Wait, this place is breaking apart as we speak. Oh, that's bad. It might not be the sun that gets me in this playthrough. I have 3 minutes left of oxygen. Could really use that music sting to cut in about now, actually. My ship is a problem. Brittle Hollow is brittle hollowing. Well, might as well make it worse, right? I got an achievement for it. So, there's that. Yeah, I'm gonna suffocate. It's just what's gonna happen. Sure. Let's do this. What's the worst that could happen? I don't even know if I'm heading in the right direction. Do I have to drop, or will it drop me? You are a punk. Yep. Okay, great. I'm gonna suffocate in a minute, oh, by the way. I was kind of hoping that the sun would start to explode first, but like, it's not happening. That's a tree, though. I don't think I'm close enough to get to tree. Yeah. All right, the terrifying things that happen in space. Good enough. Good enough. Yeah, that's the appropriate response after you die of asphyxiation. All right, we roast a marshmallow. We try and forget the traumatic experience that was that. We settle on being cozy for a moment. Found the northern glacier. Found a couple things on the Brittle Hollow side of things. Yeah, the quantum moon. That would make sense that it kind of like pulls it closer to the quantum trials. We found a gravity cannon. Don't use the gravity cannon. Okay, well, that was a bit of a mess there at the end, but it's undeniable. It's undeniable that I have learned many great things, and I will be able to use them in the future, in the next episode, with any luck. I think next time, without any clear objective of what we should be doing, I'll probably head back to Brittle Hollow, and I'll try and find that observatory. I'm very curious about the current of Giant's Deep, and I want to keep trying to unravel that. That's my main goal. But I am very happy with everything that we did today. So I'm ending things here. Everyone, if you made it this far into the video, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope I see you next time on future adventures in space. All right. Bye, everyone.